Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Kitty. You're welcome to my rainbow room. Seriously, come have a seat, sit down somewhere fluffy, comfortable. I was here to talk about the difference between, in my personal experience, between UK and the US takeaway. Now, honestly, I never heard it called takeaway until I moved to England. All right, so maybe it's just a regional thing in the UK. I don't know, but where I'm from, it's usually just called ordering out. Um, you'd order delivery, that kind of thing, but we never called it takeout. I don't know. Maybe there's a place in America where they do call it takeout. I don't know, but or takeaway. I mean, it makes total sense. The words make sense, but I just never heard it called that. So that was a new one for me. Anyway, so where I'm from, I'm used to kind of a bigger variety of choices when it comes to what you can pick to have delivered. And I suppose it's where I live regionally that makes it a little less well, there's not so many choices here. But here you can get like a doner, you can get a kebab, you can get fish and chips, some sort of hamburger, sausage and chips sort of thing, pizza, of course, KFC. And of course, the two restaurants that I actually would like to have are way too far away from me. And there's one that it's a little expensive. I haven't quite figured out how to get it yet. Justified, really. I'm looking at the price going, really? Can I justify that? No. But I really wish Taco Bell and Burger King were closer because I kind of like those too. I grew up with Taco Bell and Burger King for sure. And I don't know. To me, Burger King burgers have always been better than McDonald's. So I don't know. I might actually lose some fans over that one. I don't know. But yeah, Taco Bell was always fun. I wish you guys had like a Taco Cabana experience. There's a restaurant in America called Taco Cabana, and oh my gosh, it's so good. You go in and you can have, of course, a regular drink, like water, lemonade, tea, and then of course there's soft drinks, like of course the sodas and everything. And then if you want a beer, you can get a beer. There's all different kinds of beers to choose from, which, I was kind of like, wow. But yeah, and then you can pick out all kinds of tacos and burritos and tostadas and enchiladas, and oh, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful recipe, restaurant. The whole thing is all really good. It would be great if you guys had something like that here. I think you'd thoroughly enjoy it. Because you get the pico de gallo, which is that like fresh homemade kind of picante sauce, but it's not super duper spicy hot. The assumption a lot of people throw at me is, well, you're from Texas, you must like it spicy. I like spicy conversation. I like spicy other things, but I don't like when my food hurts me. I really don't like when my food makes my mouth feel like it's being punished. I just don't. It's not for me. It's not for me. Give me, my wussy food without all the spices and we're good. But, I've learned how to make a lot of stuff myself because, I can't find it around here, and that's okay. I can't expect everything I want to be here. It's a whole other country. I know. But I wish you had that experience like I did, because it would just blow your minds. You'd love it. I wish I could bring that here for you, because I think you'd want to go and you'd want to sit down and their burritos are nummy. Their chicken. But what we have here is a little different. I'll tell you what's available in my neck of the woods, as it were. I live in Plymouth, and as far as takeaway goes, I like Chinese, of course. I've always liked Chinese, but the problem is all the Chinese I've ever got from here was kind of dismal. It was really bad. I could tell you one thing that I experienced. We ordered some Chinese, and within about I think 15 minutes they showed up to deliver it. And I'm going, okay, unless they're like doing a time warp, like let's do the time warp again kind of thing. How? But I'm disabled, so it's hard for me to like bend down, open stuff up, check it, and for me, just the act of carrying it into the kitchen hurts. So I'm not one to like open it up and check it. I know that, but God, if you only knew how painful it was. And then of course there's a look on the person's face. It's the delivery driver I've got to deal with. And I just, I just took it into the kitchen. And once we had opened it up, we immediately put it in the bin. It was atrocious. I don't know what they cooked it in. It must have been the oldest oil possible. It wasn't good. And then we found an Indian place, which is pretty good. But then I think it was 2 times in a row that we ordered from there. It was almost like the restaurant had been possessed by someone who didn't know what they were doing. And that was pretty bad. So, because I like some onion bhajis, okay? I do. I think they're very nice if they're done right. I ended up having to learn how to make onion bhajis myself. And I did. And they're good. So anytime I want an onion bhaji, I just have to make sure I get fresh onions. And then I have everything else I need here. Like one thing I couldn't find was corn dogs. In any of the grocery stores or any of the takeaway places, no corn dogs. So I thought, okay, I will make my own. I made them for my partner, and oh my gosh, she loved them. I don't blame her. Hell, I love them. But just, you don't want them every night. You don't want them every week. They're very rich. But when you can get like and have a corn dog that you made, everything that went into it, it's really nice. It's really nice to be able to sit down and enjoy that. So I don't know, maybe living here has made me more self-sufficient because I don't like the takeaway here. My biggest complaint is nobody warned me when I first ordered my hamburger here that I should order it without anything on it. Because when I ordered my hamburger, it arrived and nobody told me it was supposed to be hamburger soup. One bite and I'm like dropping piles of this soaked, like floppy looking weird lettuce mayo. Oh, it was awful. I don't know how much mayo they put on there, but they must put an extra scoop or something. It was bad. So I've come into the habit of basically I always make sure that I tell them don't put anything on my hamburger at all. Nothing. That way I have all the stuff I need at home. I'll just make it myself. I just don't feel like cooking the burger. That's all. But that's how I found a way around it. I don't know. Maybe you guys like, extra mayo on hamburgers here. I don't know. But we're like where I'm from, we're not too keen on it. I grew up with like a little bit of mayo, preferably like garlic mayo, and then lettuce, tomato, maybe some pickles, and that was about it. Of course, you can have it any way you want it, but yeah, it's my preference. But yeah, so that's the hamburgers there, and then of course you have to like, chips will come occasionally really, really good. Most of the time they're soggy and they're old, so I don't, I've almost gotten to the habit of like not ordering them ever anymore. And yeah, no regrets there. Fish and chips, there's a couple of places here that are fabulous. They're really, really good. But just you got it. It's kind of like, you're going to have to dig through a whole bunch of stuff to find a couple of good places. Now, there was a really good restaurant for hamburgers here. And I think they were called the Fabulous Burger Boys or something. And they were so good. It really tasted like I was back in Austin, Texas at some of the burger places because it had that smoked, like smokehouse kind of feel and smell to it. And it tasted like beef. You know, it didn't taste like soy mixed with beef or something else mixed with the beef that you get here. It actually tasted like a beef burger. It was really nice. Even the chips, plain, nothing fancy about them, but they were done right, and it was so good. So, yeah. We ordered once or twice from them. We're just ecstatic about it. We were really excited because we thought, okay, maybe we found the one place that we can, you know, rely on occasionally to have something nice. Okay, you know, it was exciting. And then they closed the restaurant down, and we don't know why. It was in the mall. And that's all we found out. It wasn't anything to do with like cleanliness or anything like that. It just shut down. I really wish I would have known why or how, but oh well. There goes the only good hamburger restaurant I've ever had in Plymouth. But like I said, you know, I'm open to the idea that there are better places, or that there are, you know, equivalent places here. So, you know, if anybody lives in the area and you want to enlighten me to something new, please do. You know, I'm always open to learning new things. I will always be happy to be corrected if I'm wrong. So don't worry about, you know, correcting me. Just, you know, don't cuss me out while you're correcting me. That's all I ask. You know, there's no reason to do that. Come on. But let's see. The pizzas have been really good here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, we did find some good Taiwanese food a couple of nights. And then we didn't find that restaurant ever again, and it was just very disappointing. I don't know what it is, but anyway, I can tell you that McDonald's tastes better here, because for the longest time I just stopped eating it. So, but anyway, I would really like to know down below what your favorite like takeout is, or takeaway. Because it would be interesting to see like what it is that you enjoy, you know? Oh, and if you're wondering what's going on here, it's just dry skin during the winter. It's killing me. My lips are so chapped. I can't hide it. It's killing me. But yeah, we'll see. It'll get better over the summer, you'll see, and then I'll be back to normal. But yeah, I missed you guys. This is the second time I'm recording this one, because the first time the electricity went out, and then I tried to edit the video and record it on, you know, my editor, and for some reason it recorded in two parts, and it flipped the two parts backwards. And so the second part of my video went first, and then it was all wrong. So I thought, well, why don't I just record it again? So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, I would love to know a little bit more about your experiences with takeout. And I do have one confession to make. I don't like kebabs. I think that's what they're called. But they were too greasy. I don't like greasy. I mean, I like fried chicken, so there's a weird one, because that's greasy. But the kebabs are like kebabs. I think that's the proper way of saying it. I've heard it. But the one I had was incredibly greasy. It was just, and then they added like some sort of sauce to it, which made it even more greasy. I ended up giving it to my partner, and of course she's happy, because she's like, what? I get 2 kebabs? Cool. But yeah, it would be really great to hear back from you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and like end this here, so it's not too long. And I wish all of you the best, and please subscribe below. There's a little button down there. You just click on it, and then you gotta click on the one next to it. It's to the right, and then click all, and then you'll get all the stuff that I'm recording. And hopefully we can grow this thing, you know, make it a little bit bigger with time, like a little flower garden. Just grow. And yeah, so I'm excited to watch this channel grow. And I love you guys for just staying by by me loyally, and it means a lot. And I'm really excited to like answer your comments after this. So yeah, all right, take care. Mwah. See you later.